can you start off by saying the number 7 and then like what it represents?
Yeah, 7 people.
And hello, this is the House of Paranormal. I am doing actually, what I think is probably one of the more asked questions in a lot of the chat rooms I see, and that is, what do you ask? What do you say during spirit box sessions? So I want to present what I do normally when I'm in the garage, and when I do any of my spirit box sessions, this is how I always start out. Just quick breakdown if you haven't seen any of my other videos. I am using a Jambox, big Jambox for my external speaker. I have a PSB7 running spirit box, and I'm running at 200 reverse sweep on the FM. Now normally I do it at 100, but it's so quick that you don't really hear anything with the naked ear. That's why you gotta use the digital recorder. So, and by the way, the digital recorders, I have a Tascam DRO5, and I use this little Sony, which I always talk about in my videos. I know I'm gonna get slack for this, but guess what my favorite button is? The noise cut. And what the noise cut does is it cuts out a lot of the static white noise, and that way you can hear the voices better. So for this instructional video, I'm just going to use the Sony. I have the Tascam off for now. The Tascam is wonderful for sensitivity, and it really, really brings out the audio. Okay, so what I usually do when I start off, and by the way, this is going to be a two-part series, because for whatever reason, YouTube likes to only allow me to do 10 minutes, because I've done 12 minutes and rejected my video. So this will probably end up being a two-part series, so bear with me. Whenever I start a spirit box session, I know a lot of people do it differently. I come out here and I just go raw, meaning I don't meditate, which maybe I should. If I do try to contact someone in particular, I will have their picture up on my iPad, or I'll have a mental image, and usually I'll try to do it with that. But generally when I come out here, I just do a random chat with any spirits that can hear me out there. Now, I had the spirit box running prior to me starting this video, and it's been kind of weird. Every once in a while you might hear me pause because there's been weird noises. Spirit box has done some weird sounds too. There's a weird vibe right now. I know I keep saying weird because I can't really put my finger on what's going on. Anyways, so what I always do when I start out with the spirit box session is I say my prayer of protection, which I go with the prayer to St. Michael. You can find it anywhere on Google if you you type it in the search bar, and that gives you your protection, keeps you away from evil. Have I ever experienced anything if you want to say the evil or the bad? Really, one time. I had my K2 meter out here, and just so happened I was asking questions. It was just not going right, and so I decided to turn off the spirit box, threw on the K2, and I was kind of asking you to make the lights light up, and it tended to be something evil, or at least it wanted to let me know that it was evil, and I pretty much banned it, told you had to go. And I know that sounds corny, but whenever I tell them to go, they go. Especially if I get ones that are swearing at me on the spirit box. I'll say, I don't want to talk to you. Okay, anyways, so you do your prayer of protection. Okay, you come out here, you get set up, and the first thing I always do is I'll flip it on. I ask my questions. Now for me, it's between 86 to 76 on the frequency on the FM. This is when I ask my questions. So if you look at the corner of your screen, now I'm at 107. Generally right now is when I'm listening. And when it gets down to 86, that's when I start asking my questions. So I always introduce myself. I always say, hello, this is House. Is anyone here with me today, tonight, in the morning, however you want to ask it, whenever you do it. I do it all times of the day. and I always get something. So it doesn't have to be at 9 o'clock or at midnight. I get them in the daytime, and some of my best EVPs. I'm sorry, some of my best spirit boxes come through generally in the morning about 10 o'clock, sometimes 12 o'clock. Anyways, so I always say, hey, this is House. Is there anyone out there that would like to speak? Then I wait a little bit. Then I come in with, this is House, your friend. I mean no harm. I mean no disrespect. I'm just looking to communicate with the other side. And then I kind of listen to what they're saying. See, now, a lot of time, I've just talked to Steve Huff about this. Lately, I've been getting them saying you're evil, you're the devil, and Steve told me that's don't be scared. Doesn't mean you're dealing with evil entities. Just means that they don't know who you are. Next thing you know, you're trying to talk to them, and they get kind of freaked out. And so they just try to shoo you away, if you want to say, try to scare you away. So I generally I try to explain to them that I'm just here to communicate and try to help them. Especially if they need help, prayers, guidance to the light, whatever I can do. Okay, anyways, so I got the thing running right now in the background. I'll go ahead and, because I'm looking at the time here, I got 6 minutes. So I'm going to try to get one quick session in real fast. Maybe I'll ask one question, stop it, and play it back for you so you can hear it. There goes another weird noise I just heard in the background. Okay, so let me get my digital recorder ready. Go put that record. And turn it up a little bit. No, won't you know it? I just turn it up when it gets to 91. So we'll wait here.
Yeah.
And here I go. Okay, now we're at 86. Hi, this is House. If there's any spirits that would like to talk right now, please come forward and speak with us. I come as your friend. I mean no harm, no disrespect. I'm just looking to communicate with the other side. And if you need help, please let me know.
The public.
Can you tell me how many spirits are out there that can hear me? Okay, I'll be right back. Okay. Now I'm gonna just shut this down for a second. I'm gonna try to get this playback before we run out of time here. I'm unplugging the external speaker, and we're gonna get the recorder. We're gonna listen to it right now. Sorry if everything's falling in the background here. I got wires everywhere. With the PSP 7, I have the AC/DC cord, so I don't have to use a lot of batteries. That's why you see that other cord. Okay, let's give it a whirl. I'm going to put the noise cut on, and I'm going to play it, and I got it at 50%, so I'm going to sound like I'm drunk, but you can hear the voices better. So hold on, and let's take a listen. Okay, I'm running out of time. I apologize. I'll pause it. It's paused. We're coming up on the 10-minute mark, so I got to end this part 1, and I'm going to come back with part 2, and we'll finish the rest of that recording, okay? So this is House of Paranormal, part 1 of questions to ask and what to do in the beginning of starting a spirit box session.